I have a giant smile on my face that is completely sincere. I am just giddy to be back here. My parents were in town the last 2 weeks and they stayed at a hotel one night. And so we went there and got to enjoy, a night at a hotel. And Jason asked on the way home, he's like, should we do a night at a hotel somewhere? And I was like, honestly, I just wish we could go back to the月子中心. And so the fact that we're here is just so fun because this is just the ideal care experience and luxury. I mean, food's included. You got an amazing AC, amazing facilities. The staff here is so kind. So I'm pinching myself that we're here again because I missed it. And I walked back in. I was like, we're home.
I am so happy. Here's my bed over here. This is my little cute bed. It's so comfy.
All right, so let's see what we have for our first welcome back meal. So we've got rice and quinoa, we've got some greens and mushrooms, scallop and asparagus. This looks like some sort of curry and oh yeah, that looks great. I don't know who's more excited, you or the kids.
Me. This is the dream hotel experience.
Yeah, I mean, Lucy's not here. She's taking a bath right now. They're checking her vitals. They're changing her diaper.
Yeah.
Applying diaper cream. They're gonna stock her whole bassinet with all the goodies. That's amazing.
I wish we could bring this to the States in a way that was accessible because I know there are versions of this in the States, but they're so expensive.
This is such a fluke that they just reached out to us and then they're like, hey, by the way, do you miss us? And we're like,
yes.
Do we miss you? We talk about you all the time.
Every day I think about being in the center.
And they're like, oh, well, we have a 5-day opening of our upgraded family room. Would you like to come? And we're like, we'll be right there. Yes. But typically, if you want to book a postpartum care center, you got to do it as soon as you can.
Yeah. I think we did it when we were about 4 months along.
Mm-hmm. And that was already late.
It was in January.
That was already late.
Yeah. We booked in January and our stay began in June.
We love this place. We toured a couple of places and Hannah just fell in love with this place. And I was a little hesitant at first because this is more of the luxury side because there are different tiers of postpartum care centers. It's worth every cent.
We're such fangirls of this place. They
so
probably think we're insane, but we love it.
We're so grateful for it. Our life is dramatically different.
Better. Well, also now that I'm 6 weeks postpartum now, I feel so different being 6 weeks postpartum with this pregnancy and birth and child than I did with the other two. I just feel so much more myself and grounded. And there's a lot of factors that play into that. This postpartum care center has been a huge part of my recovery, especially having done it the other way. I've seen a huge difference, and I'm so grateful that we were able to do this.
Let's dig in. I'm hungry. That's enough talking here. Check out this awesome benefit of being in this room. If you're in room 602, the family room, open up, and right in front of you is the library. Azuka bean water.
This is different. This is the black soybean water.
Black soybean?
Yeah, I was going to say, this doesn't taste like the red bean. The red bean is mild.
Oh.
But this is black soybean, so this is another one they have. I have no idea what this does, other than it's warm. You're getting real-time research.
Nourishes the kidneys, improves blood circulation, supports hair and skin health, reduces inflammation and detoxifies, gentle diuretic, boosts energy and hormonal balance. So I guess it's pretty much the same as red.
Except not the spleen this time. It's the kidneys.
Yeah, the spleen and not the ovaries.
It wasn't the ovaries, it was the uterus.
Uterus, yeah.
Those are different.
Are they?
So I probably should have been drinking this a little earlier on. Yeah. It was funny because I would have it on the tray and I wouldn't drink it. And then when they would come in to bring lunch, they would leave it. a little passive aggressively. Like, why haven't you drank your tea, ma'am?
This
Not
is so important
passive-aggressively.
for you.
They just care.
Yeah, they're just like, oh, maybe you'll drink it later.
Yeah.
And then she'll
Meanwhile,
have
I'm on my, like-
she'll have like 3 of these just like wind down.
But now I'm kind of regretting it because this is actually really nice.
First drink, the first like the attack, you know, the first taste of it.
What are the forward notes?
The forward notes
Yeah.
is herbal, and then the finish is soybean. But what we don't have in front of you, what we've hidden behind the camera, is this cup, which is just coffee. I don't know how healing it is, but
Coffee,
it's delicious.
I'm pretty sure all of the opposite, although it is also a diuretic.
It is a diuretic.
But it also
Has
releases
caffeine
cortisol,
yeah.
which is not good for anything in your body.
Right.
But guess
Postpartum.
what? It's delicious and it brings me joy.
Okay, now it's noon time. They're gonna come over and do a quick once-over for Hannah just to see how her body's feeling, which is a really cool feature of this postpartum care center, is that even though we're here 6 weeks postpartum, they're still doing all the same routines, all the same care that we received when we first came in here. So what a great opportunity for Hannah to continue to get that extended care for her health. 好棒. So our postpartum care center is in a very central location with lots of food around us. So I went and grabbed some food with the kids. So right now, watching something here and eating dinner is Mommy, and Mei is just hanging out. She just came back from a nice nap in the nursery, and they also bathed her, so she smells wonderful. Okay, it is almost 8 p.m. Mei just finished her feed, and so the kids are gonna say goodnight to Mei. We can just hand her to the nurses. 10 days, we were really having a hard time just giving our baby to nurses, but now we're like, please have her. It's all right, go do it.
I think 3 weeks at home
3 weeks at home
and
too.
plenty of time to bond was great. But
Yeah.
a week postpartum, you know, it's hard because you're
Super
still
hard.
bonding.
Yeah, super hard for us
We're plenty
Americans.
bonded
Yeah, so we're gonna say goodnight, and then we will show you how we deliver our baby to the nurses. Okay, so here in the family room, obviously you see our kids hanging out with Lucy. So when we first came, there was actually an endemic, huge spike of COVID cases. Our postpartum care center was very vigilant and very, I guess, pretty strict on who can come and who can't, who can visit and who can't. If the kids visited us, then Lucy had to be completely away from the kids.
Jason's dad stayed at our place with the kids when we were here the first time. So this second time we said, hey, like, we're gonna have to have both kids in the room with Lucy, and they were willing to accommodate. But normally and ordinarily they prefer, or they ask that you let the kids be separate so that the babies can be cared for in the main nursery, which is much easier for the nurses than in the quarantine nursery because it's less equipped and it's a lot smaller. So it makes it more challenging for them. So that's part of why they ask that. They just probably can't spend as much time with the baby as they would if you were like at home, because for, you know, health purposes and protection of all of the babies.
All the babies in the nursery.
Yeah. They prefer that there not be too much exposure. Because what I would do when the kids would come to visit, the first time we stayed was whenever Lucy needed to nurse, I would just go to the breastfeeding room and I would feed her there, and then she would go back to the nursery. And then after the kids would leave, I had to leave the room for 30 minutes for them to sanitize the room with UV rays.
We just wanted to clarify why you see the kids and Lucy all together in this wonderful, big, spacious family room. 谢谢哦，谢谢。拜拜，谢谢。
Okay, so I was just saying to Jason that I think this is officially my favorite meal. Oftentimes there's like usually one dish that I don't particularly love. Like, I'll taste everything, but I won't necessarily want to eat everything. Whereas right now, everything that is on this plate, I really enjoy. So.
Okay, on our way to see if we can borrow the Switch. Come along with us. Right here. 你看。
No, I want
来试试看吗？你要这个吗？OK。
This is my last supper at our月子中心. I thought I already had my last supper the first time we stayed, but this is our bonus stay, so this is like the official last. Here it is. You took my rice?
Yes.
Fish and chicken.
Chicken, I think.
Mm-hmm. Your favorite soup now. You've grown to really love postpartum soup.
I really do. I don't love the sweet soups. For some reason, they just aren't my fave. I'm going to miss the food a lot. Something that's very common in Taiwan is to have postpartum meals brought in. And so there's a lot of like delivery services. So when moms opt to do confinement at home, they'll have food brought to their homes. What we were able to do was actually just come here to pick up meals and bring them back. And they gave us a discount because we had stayed here. Because it can be pretty pricey to do the full like delivery service. And so yeah. It was great.
We have an hour to check out, and everyone's still asleep. She gets a pass. She can sleep all she wants. It doesn't seem like people want to leave this wonderful place, but all good things have to come to an end.
So we are heading out now from our月子中心experience. I was just saying that like I feel ready to go home. Like not in a bad way, just in like I feel rested. I feel nourished. I feel taken care of. Like I feel ready to get back to real life. When we first left, I was like, oh, I wish we could have stayed longer. And this time I feel really, that was good. I'm happy to be home now. I really did get everything I needed from this postpartum experience. You know, it's not like it's super easy at home or when I'm the only one doing nights, but that's just part of it and that's okay. So I just feel like I got the care I needed to recover. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us for this series through our postpartum experience here in Taipei, Taiwan. This has really been a life-changing experience for us, obviously because we had a child, but also just learning to prioritize maternal care, which is something Taiwan does really well, has just been such a blessing to our lives. And if you have the opportunity to pursue a月子中心, you should absolutely do it. I really wish we had this resource available with our first two kids. So
if you like this video, again, please like and subscribe to just continue to journey with us as we make sense of life here as American expats in Taiwan. And until then, we'll see you in our next video. See ya.
Bye.